My name is TeUndria, and today I'm finally coming out with it. When I was born, I was diagnosed with alopecia areata. For those who doesn't know, it's a hair condition that takes all of your hair out. Of course, you can see. I'm 19, and these years, up to this point, it's been so hard. I've been trying to figure out for the longest how I was going to come out with it, but I could never do it. And it's like, now I think I'm ready now. I've been through so much. God done brought me through so much. It made me realize that you need to embrace who you are. If you're not going to embrace who you are, how can you expect somebody else to? And for a long time, it's just been crazy. Like when I was in school, I was picked on in school from like 6th grade up to my 11th grade year of high school because of my hair. And it was funny to me because in school I always had my hair done. Nobody ever really seen my hair like this besides 2 people when I was in the 6th grade. I only showed 2 people. And ever since then, it just went downhill. One of the girls went back telling everybody else that I didn't have hair. And me, I felt like I don't have to tell you my business, especially if you're not my friend. And so, like once I started something, I had to finish. Like people come up and be like, why you never wear your real hair? First, I'm like, it's not none of your business. Why do it matter if I wear my real hair or not? Because at this point, it's like everybody always wear braids in their head. Especially when school started, everybody always had their hair done. But it's like with me, I kept my hair done. So people was always like, why shouldn't I wear her real hair? I'm like, do it matter if I wear my real hair? Is that going to change your opinion of me? Because everybody judged me based on my outer appearance instead of getting to know who the person that I was. And it was like at the same time, it was hard for me to come out with it now because I felt like all the people who did talk about me or who did looked at me sideways or whatever. I don't want no pity love from nobody because I'm still the same person. I just have no hair. And it's like, I could look back over a long time. I would never imagine myself doing this. And it's like people really gonna have the negative and positive. People gonna be like, she's trying to do this to get attention. I don't like attention. Especially not this kind of attention. I already had to go through it so much in school. I wanted to put it all on behind me. But it's like now I'm more comfortable with myself. Ever since I had my breakthrough or whatever, it's like I feel when I don't wear my weave, I feel so much better. I feel free. I feel like I'm who I'm supposed to be. And it's like you don't have too many people out there like me. No, I do not have cancer. To answer anybody's questions, I've never had cancer, nor do I want cancer. It's a hair condition. No, it's not contagious. Heard it all through school. People didn't want to sit by me and be my friend because they thought they would catch it. I'm like, it's crazy. But the friends I did have, I thank them for not judging me because of my hair. Because like our generation now, they all going based off looks, trying to have friends, trying to do this, trying to do that. I'm like, that's not what's cool. Because all the ones who doing it, they're the ones that's getting talked about for real, by your friends. That's what was so crazy to me in high school. Everybody always changed their image to become someone that they wasn't. When in the end, they liked you better when you who you was. Like when I was in high school, we had so many people to change so they could have friends. Like that's why a lot of people didn't like me because I never changed who I was. Okay, I wore weave all the time, but I never kissed nobody, but I never stepped to nobody. Like If I didn't want to do something, I'd let you know. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. If I didn't agree with what they said, they ain't like that neither. I'm like, hey, I'm not here to make friends. I was here to get my work done and graduate. Like now, I'm 19. I'm 19. I'm in school. I got a job. And I have my own apartment, paying my own bills. My second apartment at the age of 19. And no, I did not get put out of my first apartment. I didn't. I decided where I was staying at, I deserved better. It was time to get out of the hood. So I moved to a nicer neighborhood. And of course, a lot of people didn't agree with that. They're like, you're too young, you're trying to move too fast, you're doing this. I'm like, if I am moving too fast, let me find it out on my own. I'm so used to trying to please everybody else to the point where I put my feelings aside. I put whatever I need aside to make everybody else happy. And it was like I had to stop doing that because I was still making myself down, upset, sad. On top of all that, I had to go through personal situations. Every morning I wake up like, why did that happen to me? Why I had to be the person to get alopecia? Because like when you in the situation, you feel like you the only person with it. You can't find nobody else around you who got it. Like you the only person. And it's like I always, then by me getting picked on in school, I was always like, you ain't got no friends, you ugly, you this, you that. I used to hate myself so much because I did not have my hair. And it was getting to the point to where it was like, when I did start telling people about it, they was like, so what that's supposed to mean? You don't got no hair, okay? And then it's like I show other people and I show more people and everybody says the same thing. And I was like, that was like, to me, you actually look better without your hair. And I was like, sometimes I feel that way, but at the same time I feel like I ain't got no hair, so you don't understand. I hate when people tell me that they understand what I'm going through. I'm like, because you don't. This and that's not easy. It's not easy waking up every morning and realizing that you don't have no hair. A lot of people wish they could cut their hair off when they have long hair, but when you ain't got no hair at all, that mess is not easy. Like these years, they have not been easy. I had to learn how to deal with it. And it's like now, I finally, just now at the age of 19, accepted that my hair is not coming back. People are like, you are so beautiful. You ought to embrace what God has given you. And they're right, I do. I gotta stop letting what other people say about me dictate how I live my life. Because at the end of the day, they say to not judge a book by a cover, but I open it up and read it. And that's what a lot of our people in this world do. They judge books by the cover. Because people look at me, the first thing they're gonna assume is that I have cancer. Or that I'm bald-headed. I mean, of course I'm bald-headed. I know that I see. That's all I heard when I was in school. You bald-headed, you ain't got no hair. And ain't nobody seen what my head actually look like. That's why I say you can't judge a book by a cover. And another thing, you don't know nobody's story. You don't know what nobody going through. And the ones that actually do sit there and talk about you and pick on you, they got something going on with themselves that you don't want nobody to know. But you can't let that stop you. You cannot let what others say about you determine who you become. You cannot do it. Because if you do it, you're going to mess yourself up. There's a lot of people out here in this world killing themselves, committing suicide because of what other people say about them. I've been told ever since I was a little girl that I was brave. I done got into so many altercations to where I've been tested. But I passed all my tests because I'm not finna let this little stuff out here stop me from going to where I'm trying to go in my life. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Everybody has a purpose on this earth, and I know my purpose now. Back then, I used to always be like, what is my purpose of being here? Why am I here? It seems like nobody recognizes me. I'm invisible to everybody. What is my purpose of being here? But in the midst of me doing all that, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. That's crazy. And I never realized it until a month ago. I just want everybody out there to know that this is the real me. If you don't accept it, I don't know what to tell you, because like at this point in my life, I'm happy. I ain't got none of them negative thoughts in my head no more. I feel good about myself. You see how I made the video. I just really hope whoever watches this, it can help them. Don't let nobody stop you from what you're trying to do. Don't let nobody dictate who you become. Don't let what somebody else say about you affect who you become, because at the end of the day, you the only person that's gonna make it out for yourself. Can't nobody else do it for you. All those people who sitting there talking about you or doing this, they hating on you because you doing something right that they wish they could be doing. That's what I had to learn when I was in school. All these people was hating on me because my hair was done every week. You couldn't tell me nothing about my hair. Anytime somebody talked to me, that's all they could say was that I was bald headed. Or I didn't have no hair. I had cancer and didn't even know. My hair stayed done. Clothes right, everything. I mean, like, I'm pretty with hair and without hair. So it was like, what was your purpose of talking about me? And then you had to learn that some people, you can't change who people are. You can only change how you act to what people say or how you respond to them. Don't let that stuff get to you. Your life will be a whole lot better. All you really need to do is look to God, turn to God, because He's the only person that can change the way you're feeling. He's the only person who determines where you're going to go besides yourself. God is who you need to turn to when you're having these problems or when you're going down and out. So, I will be making more videos. Not just talking like this, but I am talented, whether people really know it or not. I sing, I dance, I write, I draw. A lot of people don't know that because they never took the time to get to know who I was. And I do give inspiring messages, and I'm going to continue to do that on my new page. This is The Real Me. You can follow me, add me if you would like. Thank you. And this will not be the last of me.